Hey everyone, this is Scott Sharp with Fretboard Toolbox. I wanted to show you how easy it is to build chords with your Ukulele C-Tuning Edition Fretboard Toolbox. Let me show you how it works. Okay, let's see how to use the Ukulele C-Tuning Edition. So the first thing I'm going to do is flip to the G major page. Okay, and this is the key of G major, or E minor. And then this whole key of G major is based on the notes, and also the key of E minor, are based on these notes. So make sure you can see those. We have the notes G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and then back to G. And that would sound like this on a ukulele. So that's the major scale that we're all familiar with. But what you may not know, and what I think is really cool, is just out of those 7 notes, you can play all of the what's called the triads, the 3-note chords that belong within that key. So the root chord of the key of G major is the chord G major, and it's called the 1 chord using a system called the Nashville number system. A G major is built out of the notes G, B, and D. An A minor is built out of the notes A, C, E. That's the 2 chord. So let me play a G major for you. That's the notes G, B, D. The chord A minor is built out of the notes A, C, E. Like I said, that would sound like this. B minor is the 3 chord. C major is the 4 chord. D major is the 5 chord. E minor is the 6 chord, built out of the notes E, G, and B. And there's several ways you can play that. I'll show you that in a little bit. And the 7 chord is a diminished chord, built out of the notes F sharp, A, and C. And that can sound like this. Do you hear how that 7 chord has this tension in the key of G, and it resolves back with the G, just like the 7 note, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, has this tension that G resolves. So that's kind of what music is built out of, is these resolving notes. So let me show you how to build those chords using a Fretboard Toolbox. Remember, first we're going to do G, B, and D, a G major chord. So if we look down here to something called the pentatonic jig, if I overlay my ukulele, you can see we have a headstock here and a headstock here. This piece is called the nut, and this strip on the pentatonic jig is called the nut. And then we have frets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice on 5 we have a dot, and I have a dot here on the pentatonic jig, and then another dot on 7, etc. So the fret numbers are all shown here and correspond this way. So this G here is on the 3rd fret. So if I want to play a G major chord, what I want to do is I want to play the notes, I just want to play the notes G, B, and D. So let me show you here. On 4, it's called the 4th string, and on my ukulele, here's the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st string. So on the 4th string, I can play a G because that's part of G, B, D, so I can just play this string open. That's a G note. On the 3rd string, if I'm trying to play a G chord, I don't want to play a C if I'm playing a G major, but this D on the 2nd fret is fair game, so that can look like this. G on the 4th, D on the 3rd. On the 2nd string, I don't want E, I don't want F sharp, but a G on the 3rd fret is fair game. That would look like this. 3rd fret of the 2nd string. G, D, G. And then on the 1st string, I still need a B to finish that chord out. So then I have the notes G, B, and D. You can play those in any order. G, B, D, B, D, G, D, G, B. Any order you can find them on the ukulele. So if I want to play a G major chord, I want to play a G, a D, a G, and a B. Okay, that would look like this. There's my G major. If I want to play a C major chord, Lots of songs are built out of the chords 1, 4, and 5. So if I want to play a C major chord, I want the notes C, E, and G. So if I come down here, I need to see how can I cover just C's, E's, and G's. Well, a G on the 4th is good. C on the 3rd is fine, part of C, E, G. On the 2nd, I can still play that open because that's an E, but on the 1st, I don't want an A or a B for a C major chord, so I want to hit this C on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So if I go open, open G, open C, open E, so not fretting anything there, and then fretting the C on the 1st string, I have a C chord. So here's my G, here's my C. Now for the 5 chord, a D chord, I want to play D, F sharp, and A. So if I look, where can I find just D's, F sharps, and A's? I don't want to play 4th open because I need a D, F sharp, or an A, but on the 4th string 2nd fret, I've got an A. On the 3rd string, I don't want a C, but I can play the D on the 2nd fret. 2nd string, I don't want the E, but I can play the F sharp. Remember, D major is D, F sharp, A. And then on the 1st string, this A is fine, so I can play that open. So if I can just cover these 3 notes on the 2nd fret, then I can play a D major, and that can look like this. So here's G, C, D, G. Minors can be played on here just as easily. For an A minor, I just need an A, C, and an E. So an easy way to play an A minor is, I don't want the G here, but I can play the A. And then for ACE, I can just put an A on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then C, E, and A are all part of that A minor. So if I just put this one note down, A minor. If I want to play a B minor, B, D, and F sharp are those notes. Any instrument, that's what's cool about this system, is that the way that you build chords is the same for any instrument. So to play a B minor, B, D, F sharp, I can play a B here on the 4th, and then I can just play a D on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, a F sharp on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and a B on the 1st string, 2nd fret. So that might look like this. So G, A minor, B minor, C, D, and then if I would like to play an E minor, that's E, G, and B. And so if I come down here and I say, where can I cover E's, G's, and B's? I could do this, G would be fine, and then, or I could play this B, either one for E, G, B. On the 4th string. 3rd string, I can play E on the 4th fret, G on the 2nd fret, or 3rd string 2nd fret. I'm sorry, 2nd string 3rd fret, and then I can play a B here on the 1st string 2nd fret. So I could play E minor just like this, starting on the 4th fret. So that's G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, and then an F sharp diminished, F sharp, A, C. I can see where can I cover F sharp, A, and C. I could do A, C, F sharp, and then A, and that would cover all those notes. So that could look just like this. And that resolves back to the G. So with this system, you can see how to build chords really quickly, and it's a whole lot of fun. In a later video, I'll show what these 7 chords are and explain those further, and I'll also show how to build even more advanced chords. And just to show you something else, I have these pages set up for each of the major, each of the important keys that we all play in. Here's the key of A major or F sharp minor, and just to show you how to build an A major chord quickly, I need the notes A, C sharp, and E. If I come down here, where can I cover A, C sharp, and E? I can do A on the 2nd fret of 4th string, C sharp on the 3rd, and then here's E and here's A. So it's part of A, C sharp, and E. So that would look just like this. And the 1, 4, 5 in the key of A major is A, D, and then E. So I can play